So, okay, you just gonna put that jab in there like that? Like I'm just supposed to just eat that? You motherfucker? Fuck you.
What do you mean?
Oh, you meant video recorded. Okay.
I mean, it's already gonna go.
Well.
You already know how I am.
Well, my apologies, audience. I had to curse my man now. Welcome to another episode of Tear Through the Void. I am Rob. I am here with my co-host. Introduce yourself.
Chino.
Yes. And I am here with a special guest, good friend of mine. Please introduce yourself.
Pnut Sapp.
You know what? We just gonna let that slide because he ain't shit. So, the reason that we have Mr. Sapp on here is because we need to tell a California story. Now, if you have been listening, I've been mentioning this California story here and there, you know, just to get it out of the public, you know what? So, and then I was just like, Mr. Sapp and I should actually talk about this because I have been accused for years, multiple years, people, of a story that is just completely fabricated and not true, okay? And I feel as though Mr. Sapp needs to give me a wholehearted apology. But here's how this is gonna go. I am going to explain the story, and then Mr. Sapp will come in with his side of the story, and then we'll let you, the people, decide. How's that work? That work for everybody?
How's that work for you?
Cool. We'll probably get your intake too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right afterwards, just to give me a good overall.
Yeah, I know.
That good with you?
Yeah, we can get this out the way once and for all.
Once and for all. Because, again, years, people. Multiple. So, here's how, for the story to actually take place, I need to give you all...
Mama out the way before we get sued.
Wait, who's getting sued?
No, it's the Pearl Milling Company now.
Shit, if they want to pay us for it, I'm cool with it. It probably won't free advertisement, but
this episode is brought to you by syrup. I
prefer syrup. At the Wayne, get the syrup.
Some people use jelly or syrup.
Stop. This is gonna be longer than usual because you do shit like this.
Would you like some grapes?
No.
Stay focused.
Yes, that's what we're doing. Where was I? Get the story started. Yes, to get the story started, I have to give you all some details about this story. Now, I'm going to break it down as much as I can for the internet to know. There may be some things that I won't put out there just in case because there's another party involved, and I don't really want to talk about them when he ain't here. I don't do that, hint. But here's what happened. Myself, Mr. Sapp, and a third individual, who shall remain nameless, went to California. Do you remember the exact dates?
I want to say it was March 14th through March 20th, 2018.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. I don't think
it's definitely March 14th through the 20th, 2018.
The second one was what, like May 20 something?
We flew out on a Wednesday. We returned back Tuesday.
I will take Mr. Sapp's word.
Take my advice on this here.
I'm taking his word because I can't remember the exact date. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. But we went to Cali, for a week. And we went just simple vacation. We were three hard-working men in the factory. We were just like, we want to go somewhere nice and sunny and where the women are beautiful. So we went to California. And, we did our thing and we had a lot of fun there and it was a great time. Now, there's this one particular night, right? We're all tired from jet lag and we're like, we're just gonna take a nap. Mr. Sapp and I wake up around like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And so we are like, you know what? We're hungry. We should go get food. Now, we got an Airbnb, people, so we didn't have to eat out every night, but we didn't buy any food. And by the time we woke up, wasn't no food to cook. So we like, all right, cool, we gotta go get food somewhere. So we're just driving around all California, Mr. Sapp and I, just driving around all California.
This was all pre-COVID, too, and stores stayed open after, like, 10 o'clock at night. But
Facts. 2018. Yep, pre-COVID. So we're driving around and whatnot, and we're just not finding anything, appealing or open. We're just like, let's just go to Walmart real quick. I'm sure they open, and I'm sure they'll have Walmart. I'm like, I'm sure they will have something that we can actually eat. So we like, all right, cool. We head to Walmart, right? Now, the moment we pull up at Walmart, we see a car with its hood open. We see a young lady inside of the car. And we see a young lady outside of the car, messing with the hood and whatnot. So we look at each other as men, being as chivalrous as we are. And we say, you know what? We're going to see if these young ladies need help. So we get out of the car. And we walk up to the car and we say, hey, you guys are doing all right? You need help? You need to jump? Like, what's going on? They say, no, we're good. We're doing this and this and that. Oh, okay. So now, as chivalrous men, we don't want to leave these ladies out here in a fairly dark Walmart parking lot. So we just sit there and just talk a conversation. Mr. Sapp with the young lady in the car and I with the young lady out of the car. And we continue talking and we all, come to the plan that, we're all going to LA tomorrow. Coincidentally, by the way, because Mr. Sapp, I, and a third party, we're going to LA. And apparently she was going to meet somebody. I think her sister or some shit. I don't know. I asked her when I texted. But so we go, and she's like, you know what? I'm like, cool. Can I get your number? She's like, yeah, we good. Take it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Bet. I'll hit you up tomorrow once we get there. But we go in the store. We done with them. We go in the store. Brandon's like, you need to hit her up. And I'm like, bro, it hasn't even been 30 minutes yet. I'm not texting this woman. I refuse to text this woman. Not yet. 30 minutes?
Yeah, sometimes you don't gotta keep it right.
Nah, I wasn't with that. I was like, I'm not doing that in 30 minutes. I'll text her tomorrow and hit her with me in LA, So tomorrow comes, Brandon is wide-eyed awake, standing over my bed like the Grim Reaper. I wake up and I see the nigga. Oh! What the fuck you want? Yo, did you text her?
hold up, pause, man. I ain't gonna sit there and have you just put me on blast like this, knowing damn well I ain't go in your room. Because not related to the story, I knew what you was doing in your room. I needed to stay far, far away. I was quarantining before it was popular.
You're right, my bad. You're right, my bad. It wasn't like the Grim Reaper. Alright, but he was doing some weird shit. But he kept asking me. He kept asking me if I hit this girl up. And I'm like, bro, no, I didn't hit up. I told you I'm gonna hit her up when we get to LA. Now, some things transpired.
What happened?
Well, I wasn't gonna put this in the story, but tangent. California has very legal marijuana laws.
Oh yeah.
And
all you need to do is just be like, yeah.
And then with the ad-libs, yeah. And we indulged in some fine marijuana beverage, and
it was fruit punch, and
it was very much fruit punch.
I didn't think it was going to do what it did.
I divided the fruit punch into 3 different cups, as there were 3 of us. Brandon, Sapp, and I actually downed that cup. Because let me explain something to you people. The instructions said take 1 capful. A capful. A fucking cap full. Okay.
What's that going to do for me?
and, that was our mindset. What the fuck is that going to do? But you know what? We followed it and we waited 30 minutes. So when we took it, he was like, we don't feel shit. Dog this shit. So we separated into 3 cups and him and I downed it.
Note to some people. Y'all read the warning labels on the back of your food and beverages.
It's there for a reason, bro.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
No, it's good. So, again, we're driving to LA now. It's Mr. Sapp in the front seat, a third individual in the driver's seat, and me in the back seat. And we're just conversely having this good time, and I just feel myself getting louder and louder and louder. And I'm like, am I loud to y'all? Because I feel like I'm loud. And they tell me, yes, you are very loud. At this point, I am now seeing sound. I said loud, that shit went like this. Loud. The old comic books, pow. Yeah, it was one of them. It was loud. I said, oh, shit. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know what's happening. I think the weed is kicking in. If this is happening to me, because to my knowledge, we all down the drink. I said, wait a minute. We need to stop and turn around right now. Because the way I am feeling, I am not confident that we will make it to LA.
That's not what made us turn around.
No, that's not. So, I black out for some weird fucking reason.
Too strong.
I just blacked the fuck out. After that, it was just lights out.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh, a hell of a motherfucking drug. So, again, I wake up maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours later. We're still driving. Thank the Lord. So, third party in the driver's seat, Mr. Sapp in the passenger seat. They're unaffected at the current moment. How and why, I don't fucking know. But at the current moment, I'm going on my high in the fucking outer space. I had to black out my entire brain and compartmentalize literally every aspect of it. I couldn't move. I couldn't turn my head. I couldn't think properly. Everything was just black. It was fucked up. Okay. So while I'm going through this fucked up state, we hit LA traffic. Mind you, we another 2 hours from LA. We can see LA in the distance, but we hit LA traffic. Anybody that knows LA traffic, it's very disastrous. Okay.
Even if you don't know LA traffic,
it's bad. Like the worst traffic I've ever been in. And I've been in New York and DC. Like it's
You
bad.
ain't going nowhere.
It's horrible. So we say, you know what? We turning around. It'll take us another 2-3 hours to get there. We already 2 hours past our schedule. Cool, fuck it. We turn around. Now at this point, I did hit girl up. Yo, we not gonna make it. Da, 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 da. She says, oh, that's fine. I forget what I hit back. Something like, are you gonna be in town for the some shit? I can't remember. But she didn't hit back after that. Okay. Another tangent. Mr. Sapp got severely fucked up. So I was tripping for like 4 hours. Mr. Sapp was stripping for like 10.
Look, what does that have to do with the story at hand?
Look at here. I told my you need to tell your side.
It will come, but you have the floor. You say what you need to say.
Can I tell what happened?
As it's related to the story.
No. Just because I said tangent. So my man asked what happened. Okay, again, this is part of the story. If you want to do this, we're going to do this. So if you want to explain your completely skyrocketed mindset. If you don't, I will, damn it.
Look, man. That fruit punch tasted good.
Yeah, shit. Nope.
I'm just saying. when that kicked in.
So
I was regretting life choices.
This shit went out the window.
As I'm coming down, Mr. Sapp is going up. Again, it worked out so well because now I'm getting feeling back. I'm becoming cognitive again. I can think for myself. I can move. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm not like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Like, I'm good now. I'm like, all right, cool. If I need to drive, I will drive. Again, to the best of my knowledge, we all drink. So I'm thinking, if I get fucked up first, hopefully somebody else will go up after me and not at the same time, which is what happened. I came down, Mr. Sapp went way up. Nigga said we pulled into a Carl's Jr. Nigga said I need to use the bathroom. So he gets out the car, and I'm like, look at the third party. We should go in there with him. Because I know that mind state firsthand. We need to keep an eye on him. We go in the restaurant. This man is nowhere in the restaurant. I'm like, fuck it. He said he was going to the bathroom. Let me check the bathroom. Check the bathroom. Nigga, not there. Open the stalls. Nigga, not there. He's just not in the bathroom. So I'm like, oh shit, we lost Brandon. I run out the bathroom. I see this nigga on the table like this. I said, what the like, where did you go? The nigga got so high he disappeared. I'm good. Camouflage like a motherfucker. Like,
I'm not even going to refute that because I can neither confirm nor deny that. I do not know what happened at that time, so I'm just going to rock with what you say.
My man fell asleep at the bar, and if you don't think that's a high thing, listen to how high this is. This nigga fell up, going downhill. Yo, it was dead ass a slope, like a fucking slope in the hill. That nigga went down, stopped, it went backwards. Yo!
Again, that part did happen. So I can't refute that.
Oh! That was wild. We was going to see our boy Javier. Shout out Javier, man. I miss you, bro. I'll talk to him the other day. I'm going to get you on that. But,
Oh.
no, we just went on this long ass tangent.
Yep.
We'll go back.
We're going to get back to
Let
that.
me continue the story.
Shout out to Javier now.
So after this, very high episode between Mr. Sapp and I, the next day rolls around. He's feeling better again. It only lasted 10 hours for him. That's fine. Almost half the day, but it's cool. He's again at my bed.
There you go.
And at this point, you know when you deal with something so much that you just know what's going to happen. It's like I felt his presence before I woke up. So I was like, I knew it. What you want, man? He said, did you text her? I said, yes, Brandon, I texted her. She didn't text me back. Cool. The rest of the week, no text back, right? And I'm gonna put this disclaimer in there. We all got some pussy that weekend, okay? All of us got some, every single one of us got some, we all got different pussy. Third party and I got some different pussy that weekend.
I ain't just gonna have you put me on blast like this. You know what? Tell your story.
So we all got some pussy that weekend. So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit, alright? I said, yo, she didn't text me back, bro. No text throughout the week, people. No text. On the last day, okay, you all know that I play Smash Brothers competitively, okay? I literally go out of state to play video games. On the last day, at around 8 o'clock at night.
Like 10. 10:28 to be exact, but go ahead.
I stepped out for the last day, and I'm gonna put this disclaimer in there.
There's a lot of disclaimers. Go ahead. I'm saying that's a lot. Okay.
I went to go play video games. Now let me explain, okay? Because on this last day, I literally wanted to get some last minute practice in. And to prove this fact, I even brought my controller with me.
Disclaimer: we have a flight that leaves that we have to be at the airport in San Diego, California at 5 in the morning. Just putting it out there. Go ahead.
Yes, that we did have to leave in a couple of hours, which I well prepared for myself. You know, I gave myself a good time frame. But this is the accusation that Mr. Sapp places upon me. He thinks that that I completely fibbed to him and our third party about going to play video games to have sexual relations with this young lady from Walmart. And I do not appreciate being accused for multiple years. Okay? I went to go play video games. Story done.
What time did you return?
Huh?
I mean, if you got in the car around 10:30 at night, Pacific Standard Time, and we got a flight that leaves morning time, what time did you return back to the house from playing said video games?
I believe around 4 a.m.
Okay. Fair enough. You tell me what kind of Smash Brothers video game lasts damn near 5 hours, but
Story move.
Well, that is my version of the story. If you want to inject any of your falsehoods into it, please do. If I missed anything, please let me know.
very well. I don't need to regurgitate everything that Mr. Robinson has already put out there, so I'm just going to get to the point here on the night in question. I will say I may have asked like 1 or 2 times, hey, did you hit the young lady back? To which he was defiant, like, no. He was really dismissive. And his behavior was acting like, kind of like, suspect. I just asked a simple question. Did you hit her up or did she respond back? And he was very like, what is it? Evasive in his answering. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. The night in question, I just happened to be 8. We're sitting there talking or whatever like that. And he says, oh, I'm getting ready to go. Oh, you're going somewhere. Oh, where are you taking the car to? Oh, don't worry about that. I got an Uber. Oh, I mean,
Don't worry about it. The fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? Whole car. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Whole car sitting outside the driveway. We ain't going. Where are you going to? I got an Uber. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Now, and to the lovely people, at home, when it's those that know Mr. Robinson and his love for Smash Brothers, knows he's very, laid back, relaxed, just goes and plays his video games. But on this particular night in question, this man's outfit did not resemble previous attire that was worn to Smash Brothers tournament. I've seen pictures. I've seen Facebook memories that popped up. Oh, well, that's Rob. He's got a little Smash t-shirt on this particular night. I mean, when I tell you about the coordination level, from shoes to pants to undershirt to shirt to hat. Damn, you decked out. What are you doing? Oh, I'm going to go play some Smash. Okay, that's fine. So I'm already suspect because you got an Uber. Okay, you got an Uber. That's fine. Okay, you know what? I myself happen to partake in Smash Brothers. I like Smash Brothers too. Oh well, you going to tournament? And I asked the question. So okay. So can I? And now let me stop. Because that is literally all I got out. Oh, so can I didn't get to finish that sentence before it was met with a no. Just like that, sharp. No, I don't think so. It was just no.
Dead set. No.
Like asking mom, can I have some milk and cookies? No. I was like, okay, so he got an Uber. He's, fresh to death, outfit, and all of a sudden it's no. Well, Rob, now I'm beginning to question, myself because it's 10:30 at night. We have a flight to catch in the morning. Like, where are you going at this hour? Here I am sounding like a parent. Where are you going at this hour, young man, that you are going to go and, all of a sudden have the surprise tournament, the Smash Brothers thing at a night that, your homie can't come to. We're all on vacation. We're all having fun. Third party's sitting there. He's just like out of the sauce because he indulged a little too much of stuff. But it's fine. His cognitive thinking wasn't there, but mine was just as sharp as a tack. And I'm sitting there looking at this and, and I'm doing math in my head and some of the things that I'm trying to compute are not adding up. So again, I asked the young man, where are you going? Oh, Uber here. Gotta go. Bye.
Damn.
Pyong. Out. I had the facts. Evasive answering as it came to texting young lady at Walmart. Fresh to death outfit, calls an Uber up all of a sudden, surprise. This wasn't something that was early in the day. Oh, hey, later on tonight I'm going. It's all of a sudden, I gotta smash. Turn around, I gotta go play Smash. I take all of my facts and I look. I take all these facts, right? And I go to third party. I say, look, third party. I think there's some fuckery going on. This young man here, how's Rob going out to go to play Smash? And, I don't think he's going to go play Smash. I think he's up to something else. Third party looks at me. Don't worry about that. He brought his controller. Totally dismisses me. I'm looking at third party like WTF. Like, did you really just... He brought his controller. That's your go-to? Oh yeah, he's gonna go play Smash. He brought his controller. He's trying to look at me like some duh. He brought his controller, so he's gonna go play Smash. I'm like, the fuck? So I'm sitting there and I'm sitting back. I'm sitting back. I'm sitting there looking at the clock. I'm like, man, this guy's been out for a while. Man, I would have liked to play Smash. I wasn't doing anything else, but 4 a.m. comes around. Like a parent waiting for their rogue teenager to come in through the door. I'm sitting in the living room like this, watching the front door. All of a sudden, it kind of pulls open a little bit. Now, how it is, you got the front door here, and conveniently, his room and bathroom setup is way over here. Because step one foot in the door, the other foot never touched the inside head, went right to the bathroom. And I said, I'm, like a female waiting up for her man. I was like, where were you? I was out, in the bathroom. We gotta be at the airport at 5 a.m. It's 4 a.m. Here he come creeping in there on the inside. He got all showered and fresh to death when he left. We gotta be out the house at 4:30 to make the airport on time. He jumping in the shower. I mean, now I'm using logic for myself, and I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. And I'm looking at him like, I'm looking at him like that meme that's out there with the black dude with all the question marks that pop up in their head. Like, I'm sitting there looking at him like, huh? Like, it's just not making, it's just getting weirder and weirder. And I'm looking at it like he just going hop into the shower. Like, nah. Now I know myself. I know when I usually, if I've been a dirty boy, I go and I jump in the shower. So I'm thinking, if you're just playing Smash Brothers, then why do you just gotta go right to the shower? Not hi, boo, cat, y'all up, nothing, just shower. I cross my arms, I think, you know what? I think I've been had. We all supposed to be boys, you know, we cool. I can't talk to third party about this. Third party gave me already some, you know, logic, and I felt like his logic and my logic were not on the same level. After said fact, you know, I mean, that car ride to the airport was a little like, you know, I'm still sitting there thinking like, where was you at? You know, no mention of, you know, bro, like Walmart, you know, nothing like that. Just, I'm sitting there thinking, he wasn't at no smash job. I mean, I already came to this conclusion, and I had the evidence to go there. To this day, we've talked about it. I thought, you know, okay, we homies, okay, some time has passed. Maybe a young man would be honest, you know, because, you know, truth, you know, friendship. And it's like, okay, hey, man, you know, you can level with me now. You know what happened? Where'd you go to that night? He will look, not directly at me. He will make sure not to make direct eye contact, but he'll kind of look off to the side, you know? Like seeing how, you know, like how the camera's on me right now, I'm sitting here looking at this. Camera way over here, I'm over here, he looking over here. I went to go play video games. And it's like, you know, again, like a woman who sits there, you know, who is she? Oh, that's just my cousin. And, you know, the look that she gets, you know, it's like, when you know you're being lied to. And I look at it and it hurts my heart because we were supposed to be cool. We went on a cross-country trip. We had a lot of sights and memories and things and just shared a lot of experiences. And yet the young man would sit there and, you know, for the, you know, what became the first time of many times after that, he would just look at me and lie. And say, well, I went to go play video games. Okay. The line of questioning came out. Okay, well, if you went to go play video games, if that's all you did, you went to go play video games, that's fine. Why'd you have to get dressed up for? Why couldn't I come along with you when I had offered? Why didn't you just take the regular car? Why did you have to call for an Uber? You know, why did you jump right into the shower when you came back from being out for 5 hours? What kind of video game are you playing that takes 5 hours? You know, a lot. And again, I still never got any follow-up as to, hey, did you ever hear back from old girl from Walmart? None of this, all this stuff, when you put it all in the pot, you stir it together, and, you know, you go to, it just, it don't taste right, it don't make sense. Don't smell right, don't taste right. I'm being fed a crock of shit. So, that's where we're at now. To this day, the young man will not come true, you know, he will not come clean about the facts and what happened that night. So, you know, we leave it for America to decide.
May I refute? May I refute? Okay. Because here comes the bullshit. And he says, okay. Number one, I did not catch an Uber. I got a ride from one of the fellow smashers. I left the car there as a just in case for my brethren.
Pause.
Oh.
Define Uber. You call somebody, they come and pick you up.
You pay.
Whether it's somebody else coming to pick you up or whether it's, okay, it doesn't matter. You know, I don't care whether you had arranged for somebody to come pick you up or whether it was an Uber. You know, that fact is neither here nor there. But you had somebody come to pick you up when we have a whole car sitting right there in the parking lot.
And again, I'm explaining, okay? I left that car there for you two.
Let
me finish. What? As a just in case, what if something happened where you needed to get out and get out fast?
Third party is high as gas, sitting in a chair, passed out.
And you're sitting there trying to just figure out if I'm telling the truth or not.
If anything,
so you were good.
Yeah. So where am I going? Where is he going?
As a just in case method, I was like, yo,
I should have just in case followed you. That's what I should have. I mean, go ahead with your story. Go ahead.
I said, just in case, I'm gonna leave the cars with my boys. I'm gonna hit one of my homies. I'm like, yo, come scoop me, because he was coming from up top and he had to pass us because San Diego just goes down. He had to pass us to get to the Smasher's house. Okay.
The Smasher's house.
Disclaimer.
How you put that out there? The Smasher's house.
Disclaimer, okay. Earlier in that week, I went to go play Smash Brothers. So this is nothing new. During our trip, I had, tell me if I'm lying, I got dropped off from these two gentlemen at my homie's house. I said, you guys have the car. Go do what you want to do. Just drop me off at this house so I can play Smash. Fact or no?
Yes and no.
Okay. play on that real quick. What do you mean yes and no?
Yes, he did get dropped off at a friend's house. You know, you 3,000 miles from home, yet all of a sudden you just got a friend that pops up in San Diego. But that's fine. You know, that's cool. What were you wearing?
I don't fucking know.
I can tell you what you weren't wearing.
Let me explain. So,
That outfit that you went out the house that night in, you was not wearing that when you got dropped off at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
To go to Smash's house.
You know, that was going to be the third thing that I refuted, but I'll refute it now. People, it was a vacation. We are in California. I brought no bummy clothes whatsoever. None of us did. We only brought fly clothes for that week in California. I could have popped out with anything that I had in that suitcase and it would have been fly. So, for you to say some shit like that, well, you was just fly. Yes, nigga, that's all I brought. Like, what do you mean?
You had blue jeans and a Smash t-shirt the first time that we dropped you off.
You gonna sit there and lie to the people? So you knew what our objective was going to Cali. You telling me you brought some jeans and a t-shirt?
You wanted to be comfortable.
No. Nobody bring no jeans and t-shirt. You ain't bring no jeans and t-shirt. I ain't bring no jeans and t-shirt. We had our outfits laid out for that week specifically. So don't try to sit there and act like I just got that one fresh ass outfit. All right, that's not what happened.
You know what? That's not even the topic at hand. So go ahead, you can have it.
All right, so that was my third refute. My second refute. The man says, okay, I like Smash Bros. Can I go? The reason that he got the automatic no.
Automatic before the sentence was finished.
Literally. I don't want to hear your bullshit.
Automated no.
Cut that shit off. The reason he got that is because I knew at that point he was questioning my character. Okay? This man does not play Smash Brothers competitively. He was only going to be a fucking spy. So no, nigga, you can't come, okay?
I want you to pause right there. People at home in America, I want you to sit there and listen. You know, just let that marinate, sink in. You know, maybe I didn't know how to play Smash. I really did, but maybe I didn't play it to the level that Mr. Robinson did play it here. In any event, if your boy wanted to go maybe kind of see, you know, what this whole Smash thing was about in person, you know, wouldn't you think like, hey, if nothing's going on, just Smash, okay, sure, you can come along and look.
And what you are greatly welcome to do, as I have told you before. Why you ain't coming a week before?
But why didn't I get to come that night?
Because it was the last night. Now, mind you, at this time, California has some of the best. I play a Smash Brothers called.
Some of the best of it out there.
Let me get this. Shut the hell up. They had some of the best Smashers in the scene at that time. I play a Smash Brothers. It was a modding game called Super Smash Brothers Project M. Some of the best people in the world literally lived in California.
And they brought their own controller.
They lived there. He asks, how do I have friends there? That's how. Anybody who is in a gaming community know that you can hit people up from other states and be like, yo, what's up, develop a friendship, and then meet them weeks, months later, and y'all still be cool.
At 11 o'clock at night.
I didn't meet him at 11 o'clock.
At 11 o'clock at night.
I met him that day before that we went. That's when I actually met him face to face.
Okay.
And then I went back because again, they had some of the best players. If you have anybody that's a gamer, if you have some of the best players in your area, you are going to want to practice against those best players to sharpen your skills. So that's how that goes.
Okay, so pause. Finish that story, but pause real quick, and I want you to think about this real hard.
Okay.
I feel like this move that he made was premeditated. He had to have something set up. So yes, the day before, he said, oh, I'm going to go and play Smash, and he goes and he hangs out with his friend's house. Thinking the following night,
it was a couple days. But okay.
I'm going to go and, you know, I can hit this girl up here, but I'm going to need a cover. Oh yeah, I'm going to go play Smash. You know, the house that I went to before. Which, I call cap on that already. I feel like that was bullshit, but I mean, go ahead.
Okay, so anybody that knows me knows, number one, I don't give a fuck how you feel. If I'm gonna say something or do something, it's gonna happen. I don't need to sit here and try to front for nobody and be like, oh, they might find out. If I got some pussy, I got some pussy. Let's keep that 100. As I said to y'all before, we all got some pussy that week, okay? Every single one of us got some pussy. I don't need to hide pussy from these niggas. So him saying that I just use my competitive hobby as a cover-up is bullshit, okay? I do this. I brought my controller with me to California.
Do you hear how bad?
Like,
I brought my controller.
I bring these with me. Look, I have to literally bring this. So when I bring this to California, guess my plan is to play Smash Bros. The bitch was just a plus, okay? Now, I didn't go over her house because if I had went over her house, what the fuck makes you think I need to be like, yo, they don't need to know about this? I don't give a fuck. Like, anybody that knows me know I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care about no pussy. That's cool. You can have it. I went to go play video games because I love video games. Let me play my video games. I don't need a lot of these niggas.
Why couldn't your man come with you?
You don't play Smash, bro.
You know, I could be some hidden prodigy, some sensei.
Okay, baby. Are you?
You don't know that.
No. That's not what I asked you. Are you?
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Oh, alright, this shut the fuck up. So I don't want to hear none of that, bro. He was just coming again. I knew that he was just trying to come at me, and I was like, alright, now you disrespecting me, saying I'm lying to you. Nigga, what? Like, what? Really shouldn't think about this. Well, I'm a lot of these niggas. No. They don't know that I fucked this girl from Walmart. Really? No.
Once out. Initial reasoning, you said, oh yeah, no, you couldn't come was because you're not as competitive as I am.
I just said you don't play as I do.
I do this for a living, you know, and I'm thinking, okay, like, still, that shit does not pass. Doesn't pass the bullshit, you know, test.
How does it not? You don't play like I do. You were literally not coming to play. Your request wasn't genuine. You were just coming to spy, bro.
Hey,
like, why?
You know what? Look, there's a boxing match I'm gonna go see. Hey, there's a concert that I'm gonna see here. You know, it's Drake, Migos, whoever. You know. Hey, my boy's right here. You wanna come along?
If I tell you I don't fuck with Drake.
If you were to ask, oh, Drake, I like Drake.
I like
Drake.
No.
You know, and I say, no, you can't come.
If I tell you I don't fuck with Drake, I don't like Drake as an artist. Not saying I don't, I think he's alright. But I'm not gonna go to no concert for him. So if I tell you I'm not going to no concert for Drake, and then you magically pop up with tickets, and I'll be like, well, can I come? You gonna look at me like, well, what the fuck? You just told me that you don't even want to go to a concert for him.
But I never told you beforehand that I don't fuck with Smash.
That's a fact, but you don't play as I
do. Never up to that point did we have this discussion about, hey, I just said, hey, you know, you talk about how good you are. I said, I want to come and see it too. Ain't nothing else I'm doing on a night. You know, it's 11 o'clock at night here. I gotta sit here with third party here, like I said.
Okay.
Let me find something to do.
No, it wasn't find something to do because I had something to do. Whatever y'all was doing there, getting high and shit. But if you were really, really into this, again, I met this man, what was it, a year and a half before we went to Cali. This man knew me. Never asked to play Smash. And of course, I'm going to bring this out because that's me. Yo, I play this game competitively. He knew that from the jump when we went. And you telling me you going to wait a year and a half to then ask me, well, you know, I like Smash. Can I play? No, nigga, that's not what it was.
So again, using your logic, maybe I'm an inspiring rapper here. Maybe I'm not as good on the level of, you know, what's out there now here. But would I not want to be able to go to a concert and maybe, like, you know, look and see, you know, the sights and sounds for myself?
If you're a rapper, right? That's a fact. If you're a rapper, right, and one of your homies says, I rap professionally, you're going to tell me as an inspiring rapper, you're not going to immediately jump on that? You, as a man who networks, who knows how to network, is telling me you're not going to jump on that opportunity the moment it presents itself, is what you're telling me.
Depends on circumstances.
Okay, like what?
It could be anything. I mean,
I'm waiting.
We had met a year prior. That's not the first thing that you said when we met. You didn't say, hi, I'm Rob. I like video games. I like Smash. You didn't say that. That conversation did not come up. It came out through over time. And I'm thinking, okay, cool.
But you knew before we went to Cali.
Yes, I knew before.
And you haven't asked to play Smash with me.
So because I didn't, I said, hey, you know, I play at home a little bit, you know.
And you never requested to play with me. Pause.
Because of how good you say.
Look at him trying to think of shit.
No, put the camera
because
on.
Of how good you said.
You,
like, what?
As a person who talked about it as much as you did, and you say, bro, I go to these tournaments and, you know, and this thing, I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, yeah, he's probably like good. You know, my little middle range self here is not going to sit here and get myself embarrassed by going up against him.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you don't want to get embarrassed. But when the time came during that night, you was willing to get embarrassed.
No, I just wanted to go along. I did not have my controller with me
You
to
hear
go
how
and
that
get
sound?
embarrassed.
Y'all hear how that sound? See, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about that he does. All right, and that's only the third. Let me get to the fourth refute, because I'm sick of your bullshit, okay? Let me get to the fourth refute. Again, anybody that plays video games, Smash in particular, if you have been to a Smash Fest is what we call them, when you just invite a bunch of people over to play Smash, that shit can go on literally all day. Literally all day for hours at a time. That's cool. So that 11 to 4 little 5-hour time frame, that's nothing to me. I could kill Smash all day. The reason that I got in the shower.
Look at the camera. Look at them. The reason why I got it in the shower.
The reason why I got in the shower afterwards is because we had to get on a plane. I'm sweaty. I don't want to get on no plane.
Sweaty from
as hell.
playing Smash.
Again, you've never been in that environment. You don't know how real shit gets. Again, this is to my gamers, bro. How real do shit get? Like, keep it 100. How real do shit get? Like, yo, this shit get real, bro.
I have not been in a Smash environment. I'm a Madden player, and I know the folks at home can relate. Madden is just, whether you play Madden, whether you play Smash, you can get yes. So I relate to the mindset as far as you say. But again, had it been the roles reversed, and I know I'm going out to, a Madden tournament, whatever, and my homie says, yo, can I come through? I'm not going to sit there and think, like, oh, what's his angle, this and that here. We homies. I ain't got to lie to you, just like you ain't got to lie to me. I ain't got to lie and sit there and say, I'm secretly trying to spy on you. No, I ain't got to sit there and do that. If I'm going to spy, like, nigga, I'm trying to spy on you, so, but I ain't got to do that. I just said, hey, can I come play too? I just want to come and see, what it's all about.
Yeah, see,
for the experience, the fact that I got cut off so quickly, it was just like, no. Like, there was nothing I could say, kind of arguing, like, oh, but why not? Nothing. It was just, no. So you take the fresh to death, the smelling good, and, he's decked out. Gets in this car comes and picks him up, and I'm telling third party, we got some fuckery going on. No, but I bought a controller. I'm like, man, you don't count anymore. And he will feed off of that, because since that time, he'll be like, well, third party believes me because he knows I brought my controller.
Exactly.
And he will go.
Good logic.
And even right now, you are going on this logic where, you're trying to feed the bullshit to everyone out there listening right now. You're like, oh, well, if you know how Smash goes, oh, when you're in these tournaments.
That's fact. That's not bullshit. That's fact. Everything that I said has been fact. None of that is bullshit.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Everything I said is fact.
Literally
bullshit.
Everything.
Yeah, so if you're on these Smash, these tournaments and these get-togethers and these, they can go on for, you know what? That's all true. With that being said, though, you cannot dismiss the obvious, the shit that doesn't add up. You can't just dismiss that.
What's not adding up right now? I'm asking you, 80. What's not adding up right now? Like, you see the bullshit that he tries to play on people until they hear my side.
No, I get what you're saying. Though.
Don't sit there and gas him up like that.
I get what you're saying.
So first and foremost,
he should hear both of us.
Okay, so first question here. Did you ever then, after the fact, hear from the young lady at Walmart?
Yes.
Okay, because I never knew that you heard from her after the fact. But
I didn't tell you shit about her after that because you tried to come in my character.
but I had good reason. Number two, again, why would you be so quick to jump and say, no, you can't come?
Okay.
If we're cool
and
we're on a trip, and it's like, okay.
That's something that I wanted to touch on. Okay, so most people watching this will not know you better than I know you.
Oh my
okay.
goodness. Here we go. You're already setting the stage for some bullshit.
So let's get this started, okay? You can't sit there and say
DG's ready.
You can't sit there and say, no, I wouldn't react this way when you know for a fact that you and I are the same person. So anybody that knows Rob knows that Rob prioritizes character and principle. If you come at either one of those with me, I'm disrespected. Okay? And that's from anybody. But it's even worse when it's your man.
Wow.
When it's your homie and he's questioning your character and principle, at that point you like, all right, you think I'm sweet. Now you disrespected me. Okay, so in that point, you saying, well, can I come? Again, I already knew what you were trying to do. And at this point, I'm like, oh, this nigga disrespected me. Oh, this nigga think I'm sweet. I bet. No, you can't come, nigga. No.
I mean, my, that's a hell of a lot to process in like the 1.2 seconds it took for me to start to formulate the question till I got the response.
Well, can I come? No. That's all I
No,
need.
no.
That's all I
Don't let me sound like no bitch. I didn't sit there.
That's
and say
exactly
like,
how you
said it. No, I didn't. No.
It wasn't no, can I come? No, it wasn't that.
No, it wasn't.
It was
I was like, well, can I? Just like that.
Yep. Well, can I? No, motherfucker. Cut that shit off. No. Because I know what the fuck you're doing.
Wow.
Again.
Wow, but listen, I mean,
No,
if you
let me
psychic,
go.
so what? So tell me what the number's gonna be tonight so I can go play the quick pick 3 real quick. Then.
If it was your numbers, I could tell you. Again, no, most people watching don't know you as good as I know you. Okay? Don't.
What is that supposed to even mean?
And now it don't
They
mean
don't-
that. See this? You see this shit? Like that don't mean that. Does that not make sense?
Like,
to
what
you?
is that supposed to mean?
Really?
Like that?
80, that makes sense to
I
you?
am literally asking straight fact questions.
Like, what is he talking about? What does that mean? You know what the fuck that means.
They
And see,
don't
when
know
this
you.
nigga losing, when this nigga losing, bro, this is what he does. He'll say dumb shit and then try to like re-around everything. Like, no, bro, you know exactly what I'm saying. Right now, you getting backed into that corner from accusing me for
There is
getting.
no corner. What have I said that has not made sense? If you add up all the evidence, it's like, wait a minute, this looks suspect. That's literally all I'm saying.
That does it look suspect, Aiden? I'm asking you personally.
Put your face on the camera so the people can see you shaking your head like that sounds suspect.
Now, does
Woo, that joke was fat.
And that's why I've been on this heater for years, literally years. This is the one thing that we will talk about that'll get me as worked up as this, because I'm like, wait, you can just come clean now, like it's cool. You know,
okay,
it's
so let
whatever.
me ask you this: Where am I fucking up at, 80? Tell me where I'm fucking up at.
He can, I will.
No, I don't want. I heard you for years.
I know.
Yeah, as you explained, like y'all go out for vacation, and then you up and random, you just like you did, nigga, like come on, like as you were saying, like yeah, you know, you were saying like you got some pussy, but at the same time, it's just like you know your man up to something. He up to something. And if you just pull a Houdini, knowing you gotta be somewhere in a few hours, that's my automatic. Oh yeah, he went to go handle something. He ain't had to let me know. That's cool, but nah, if I was in a position, if I asked, and I'm automatically gonna be like, oh, all right, well shit, all right, then nigga, you just be like, nah, I don't want nobody to come through. But I also understand too where you coming from, because it's like we've been around. I've been doing this for a while. Like, now all of a sudden you just like, so what's up? No, nigga, come on.
Like, come on.
It's just that nigga mentality, you know, you catch things, you don't catch things, but yeah, you just don't disappear.
Now let me ask this question: Would the fact that he brought his controller, would that change anything?
Fuck a controller. We on the whole other side of the goddamn globe. I be damned. If I'm going somewhere I ain't never been, I'm gonna be posted up. I mean, I love video games too, unless it's some shit that just hit the streets.
I've been there.
Or
I've been
I
there.
see something I like.
I've been there. No, you can't do that. I've been there before. That was their first time there. I've been there before.
So this is like, cause I actually been in that I've been in that driver's seat before. You been sitting in like niggas like, nigga, I know what you want to go do. Like, nah, bro, I felt like this was a once in a chance lifetime. I had to go experience that. Nah, you fucking that bitch, nigga. Nah, thought about it.
But okay, so you telling me that I'm fucking up because I went to go play video games?
Nah.
You know what? The only other question I'll ask, I will dead the subject from here. The only other question I have. This whole scenario happened. These events happened 3 years ago. I told you, March 14th to March 20th. Look it up. 2018. We left on a Wednesday. We came back on a Tuesday. You know, you can fact check me on those dates if you need to. Since that time, since this has come up and we've had this debate several times, how many other people here, besides you, have sided with you and said, you know what, he's right?
You know the answer to that. You know the answer is none. But what I'm saying is, even if no people,
ladies and gentlemen, the prosecution rests.
Okay, bet. So again, to your logic, all of that, I'm fucking up. And to your logic, 80, I'm fucking up because I disappeared, right?
I don't really consider it as fucking up.
It's the other stuff that goes
you
with
believe
it.
him over me is what I'm ultimately asking. You believe him because I disappeared.
I'm just saying it all fits.
It fits better than him.
That's you know what I'm saying, from like going to go ask somebody, but I can stand there like, nigga, I've been doing this shit for a while.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what
that's X'd out.
The
thing is, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all chilling, y'all been all out, going everywhere together, whatnot, and then for somebody just to, hey, bro, where you going?
even though I did it a few days before. Even though I went to go play video. Alright, bet. So I've been saving this until we got, actually together. So, what were the dates again?
March 14th through the 20th. It was we left out on a Wednesday. We came back on Tuesday.
Okay. And what did I say? I went, had somebody pick me up, correct? Yeah. Right. Told you I was going over a friend's house, right?
Something like that.
Do you by chance remember the friend's name?
No.
Okay. So I want you to take a look at these text messages from March 20th, 2018, 12:35 a.m. Please. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all first. After I take these few. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to see, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take some of them top heads out real quick. But
you saying anything you tell on, that's on you.
Thank you, sir. I bet. Hold on. Right? Cool. Text messages, right? Bam. Y'all see that? March 28, 12:35. Alright, cool. That's the next one. That's the one that's picking me up, right? I'll do no bitches. No bitches. Bet. Alright, all for y'all. Hit that real quick. I want you to look at these messages.
But again, you know what?
No.
I'm not even going to entertain.
No, I want you to look.
I'm not even going to entertain.
I want you to look at these.
I'm not even going to entertain.
For the past 3 years,
Yep.
nigga, March 20th, 2018,
Okay.
you have accused me and come again, my character and principle. You could have just told me. There's no reason for me to lie to you, nigga.
Okay.
So look at these text messages. Look at them. Look at them.
You know what? Like I said, wait a minute. That's my girl.
Yeah, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, first and foremost, all right? Read them.
We gotta come back to that.
What that name say?
You know what? What
that name say?
I'm not even
Why
gonna
y'all
go.
wanna look at it, y'all?
And you know what? And let me tell you this.
Why
Because
y'all-
he just said for 3 years, I've accused this man. I was saying, hey, you know what? You were up to something that night. I don't know why you couldn't just come out and say it. You would think if he's got messages in his phone that prove otherwise, why am I looking at it 3.5 years later? Do you know the capability
Is that your question?
Do you know the capability of technology
I'll
nowadays?
answer.
I could
I'll
literally
answer.
go and formulate, messages with the phone number and say, hey, look at this. Screenshot. Technology is incredible nowadays.
That is correct.
I can make anything up.
Can I answer?
You go right ahead.
Okay, so the reason I didn't show you it 3 years ago is because you disrespected.
Wow.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, I need to clear my name. No, nigga, you should just believe me. I'm your man, right? All right, so you gonna disrespect me and say I didn't do it? All right, cool. Now I'm on you. I'm gonna just hide these until we get to a place where I know that we gonna have to talk about this together in front of millions of people, hopefully, and then I'm gonna put your ass on the spot.
So-
okay? No, I'm not doing it. And the reason, if you're gonna
So we didn't come to that spot at any point in time prior to.
Shut the hell up. If we don't talk about, well, you can do anything with technology, then we won't be able to have a conversation at that point. Because at that point, anything can be spewed, anything can be twisted, anything can be recreated. So that's a bullshit cop-out.
That is a bullshit. All of a sudden now.
And read this damn, read it.
I don't
Read
wanna
it.
read
Why
shit.
you don't want to read it, Jonesy? This is what
Because
I'm talking about.
if I take the phone, and I read it.
Read the shit.
I'm gonna push that first bubblehead that's up there
Read
and
the
see what
shit.
that conversation's about.
So, here, there. Read from there first, right?
Okay, he asked you.
That's me.
Alright, you said he asked you.
That's what I said.
She said, okay.
She said.
You up to 25. Word. Thank you. If it's 2 months not to play, it's cool. Probably just get in and out and crash. Have 70 fight and take you on. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Well, I'm here, but if you don't want to go, it's fine. Nah, I'm coming out. Next one.
I'm coming out. You hear that? Don't
Okay,
worry
yeah.
about it. I'm coming right out.
How's it going, bro? How'd you call?
Wait, pause. I forgot to put that. Now that I think about it. I forgot to put that. Another reason that I came in at 4 a.m., we left at like 3 something. My man's oil ran out, son. Like his oil ran the fuck. We went to gas stations trying to find this nigga oil. Wasn't nobody having this nigga oil.
It's going good now. The oil filter has been changed.
Bam.
You reside in SD now?
Remember I told you that?
You did say that.
Remember I told you that?
Glad to hear you survive. Currently, no. I'll give myself a year. Hopefully. Next. Awesomeness.
That's the homie's house who I went to.
Okay, wait. Awesome. Listen.
Is there anyone, someone who can pick me up, drop me off that you know of? You know, we should probably ask. Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I did.
And who was the name on the
Just
previous
see-
messages?
Sherry?
The last one was Sure.
Sherry.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
First one before that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now this one is Angel.
Oh, okay.
My car is out of commission, so I can't.
Oh, okay.
Just see.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a little, yo, bro, what's up?
Oh. And wait a minute. Read the dates off real quick. What was the dates on those?
The Angel was March 20th, and then the he was
It sure was.
August 24th, August 25th. First one, 7:24 p.m., 5:01 a.m. is the next one.
Mm-hmm.
But again, what does that?
March 20th.
That's all after the fact, after the night in question.
Yes, it all happened
Was it?
on that night. March 20th was the last day that we had in there.
Yeah, March 20th, 1:18 p.m.
Because that's what you said, the 14th to the 20th,
Yeah,
correct?
14th through the 20th.
Oh, all right. That was the last day.
Yeah, the last day.
All
Like I,
right. I'm just saying.
but again,
I'm just saying.
But again, is that your secret weapon that you had to like come out like if that's to stop like the asteroid from hitting the Earth is fucked. Like that doesn't mean like that doesn't mean
Wait a minute.
anything.
Why doesn't it mean anything?
Because it's
Does
like
that not
okay.
change the story? Am I bugging? Like, am I bugging? Like, to sit there and accuse me of for 3 years when I say, nigga, I didn't do that. I went to go play video. What the fuck I told you?
You said
I went to go play video
you went to go
games.
play video games. But again, putting that out there, just like how you had to go ahead and sit there and stipulate and say, now, these people out there don't know you like I know you. Now, I can sit there and say the same thing. Maybe a lot of them know you, and everything like that here. But I know the level that you will stoop to show and to win an argument and to show that you are right. Like there's no boundary.
But
I will not.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, here's the thing.
I'm not supposed to do.
No,
Like,
let me, see, and that's the bullshit he do. That's the bullshit that he do,
I don't
yo.
have to
I be
do
telling you.
bullshit.
See, anybody that knows Rob knows that Rob will definitely go to the extremes to win
the
an
camera's
argument.
over there.
He right
Why
on
are you
that.
talking over here?
Because
Why
I
are
need
you
to
talking
talk,
over
because
here?
the mic is over here. Shut up.
but the
Let me talk. See,
camera's
he won't let me talk. He won't because I'm about to call out his bullshit.
ahead.
Anybody that knows Rob knows for a fact that I will go to the extreme to win. I'm gonna make your ass look stupid.
And you
That's
just did right now.
That's
You
fact.
just-
That's
you tried
fact.
to
See, he said, let me finish. That's fact. But Rob does not. I repeat, Rob does not play out of the rule set. Rob doesn't do any underhanded shit. Rob doesn't cheat. Rob don't do none of that.
Really?
Rob wins fair and square. That's how Rob wins, nigga. So don't sit there and say I'll do it by any means necessary, nigga. No. If I can't win within the boundary, ain't no choice in winning, bud. So don't give me that bullshit.
I know five niggas out there at least that think otherwise.
And we can talk to them later, because I do want to have a conversation with them.
I don't think that'll ever happen. But
that's me either. But all I'm saying is the nigga accused me for years, bro. And I'm sitting there like, yo, I didn't do that. I shouldn't have to repeat to you and prove to you that I didn't do something when I'm telling you as my man, yo, this is what I did. And you think I'm gonna change for some pussy? Get the fuck out of here. This nigga is crazy, bro. Stop playing with me,
I'm
bro.
the crazy one. All I'm doing is looking at facts. The facts weren't adding up. So yes, I'm going to question it. And to think that it would come from my man's of all people that like, hey, this doesn't really add up. You know, at the time that kind of had me, you know, a little suspect. That's the only thing. Everything else that's happened, again, we have been friends for years. We have had, you know, things come up. Man says something, I've taken his word for it on everything. You know what? And vice versa. You know, we'll go through and we'll have debates and stuff, but for the most part here, we're pretty much on the same page. I said before, we're kind of like almost the same person, except for when it comes to this shit just didn't add up. It doesn't add up. Yeah, all of a sudden now a mysterious phone with messages.
You want to see the actual message? These was just screenshots y'all saw, but I can pull up the messages. You want to see the message? You want to see the messages?
All of a sudden,
I just hit Angel like 2 days ago. That was my man. It was his birthday.
Debate for 3 years.
Wait a minute, you want to see I'll pull them up. Again, Rob will go fair. Rob don't go out of boundaries. Rob wins fair and square.
Rob is pulling some fuckery.
Do you want to see the messages? You gonna look at them? Are you gonna look at them?
I don't need to see the messages.
How the hell? How would? Okay, in order to actually fuck with the message, all right, it would have to be like screenshotted for you to actually fuck with it, right?
Fucking with messages.
Everyone knows that. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
You're the one who taught me how to do it. Like, what do you mean? This nigga is crazy. Yo, bet.
So after
fuck
I teach him how to do it,
fuck all that.
Okay.
Do you want to see the messages? Because I'll pull the shits up.
I don't need to see the messages.
Why don't you want to see the messages? Because I can't alter real messages, bro.
I don't know what you can do in your phone.
I can delete the shit. That's about it.
I'm just curious as to why it didn't come up before now.
Because I shouldn't have to repeat anything to you. You know this. Why? I told you this already. Why are you asking me this?
But I can see if this was maybe like, you know, a couple of days or months.
No.
This is 3 years.
Because it don't matter how because it don't matter how big or small the disrespect is. Fact is, you disrespected me, nigga.
You disrespected me the moment you said no. And dipped off after we had been everywhere else together. Everywhere. All of a sudden, in the dead of night, it's no, you can't come.
Hey, you should have just took that instead of thinking, well, maybe he went to go fuck this girl who I was harassing him about. You give a fuck about this bitch? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what is wrong with him, yo? Like, again, bro, it should have been dead with this. Brandon, we all got some pussy that week. You know, we all got some pussy that week. We all knew when we was getting pussy. You telling me this one bitch from Walmart was the exception that I have to hide from you? This nigga is crazy, bro. He is wild. How does that make sense? That makes sense to you? Do that make sense to you?
You are really trying.
No, that don't make no
sense. You are really
sense.
trying to plead your case right now, but I mean,
it's not about pleading the case. It's about making you look dumb, and you don't want to see the messages. I demand a wholehearted apology for the past 3 years of accusations that you placed upon me.
Based off of what? All of a sudden you show up some. If you would have had say, hey, you know, I got messages to prove it. This would have been came out.
No. Again, I told you why I did this. Alright, you disrespecting me. I'm gonna get you on a platform where millions of people can probably see, and I'm gonna make you look stupid. That's another thing that we have in common. He know my level of petty is unmatched. He knows that.
Hey, guess what, Devin? You know what? Speaking on what Rod just said here, right? You know, like I think it's what's supposed to be next week. OJ is actually going to come out with some evidence to show that he did commit those murders, you know, all because he just wanted to get on a higher platform, right? You know, he wanted to wait until he had like a big following, you know, social media was invented so he could tell everybody the real killers.
Maybe,
so, you know,
maybe. Yeah. I bet his family wouldn't question him after that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I bet his closest people would say either they knew him, was like, no, the nigga didn't do it, or they took his word for it.
Yeah.
I bet they didn't sit there and be like, I think he did kill him.
His best friend sat there and was like, that nigga did it.
Oh, well then he ain't the best friend then. You know what I'm saying? If anybody would have sit there and go against your word as your man, you are op. Fact or no?
That is
it. Like, so what are we really talking about here? And the nigga still don't want to see the messages. Why you don't want to see the messages, Dev?
What do I need to see him for? If I would have saw him, I think if they were there, I would have been able to see him like well before this.
You very well could
I would
have.
have been on a platform. I would have got on a pedestal and said, "You know what? You were right, Robert. I apologize."
Bet. So why can't you do that now? The evidence is the same. It would have been the same as it was 3 years ago.
I don't know that.
That's a fact.
I don't
Until
know
you look at the messages, then you would
I
know.
don't know that. This is the first time new information is coming out, and it's like, oh wait,
it's new to you.
Okay.
It's new to you. Those messages are new to you. But the
that's-
overall story has been what I have been saying since you questioned
You
me.
said I played video games.
I went to go play video
Then you generated a narrative to go and fit that. When
Generated the narrative. Again, this could all be killed from the original messages. If you just look at the original messages, again, why don't you want to look at them?
Yeah, because I don't care too.
Oh, you don't care too much? We just spent the hour on this fucking podcast talking about this shit.
Because you sat there and said, "This is my secret weapon. I've been waiting for all this time. You know, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. I've got messages." I'm like,
and now you don't care.
You know what?
So you can accuse me for 3 years, but you don't care.
You know what? Then Dave Chappelle, R. Kelly trial. You know what? I'm gonna need the witness in person to come in. I'm gonna need to get on oath. You know, put the hand on the Bible. You know, get a
Now
video, hook them up to a lie
now,
detector
now
test.
it's just all filler. You hear this bullshit? Like like all you saw when he started. My man was all with the it's this and this and this and this, and now he just say, well, OJ and Dave Chappelle. And
what do you mean? That's what I just
bullshit.
said. It's not bullshit. It is what it is.
Now he just, you know, we gonna end this shit because the man don't want to see the real messages because again, he'll look stupid. So I thank you all for tuning in to this very long podcast, and we have debated about this for several years.
And it seems like this debate will still continue
because he's stubborn and he never admits when he's wrong and never wants to apologize. Y'all don't understand how many forceful apologies I had to get out of this man.
After this podcast goes out, I want to see, how many listeners are going to actually chime in and be like, you know what, Rob was right. And
again, is that your secret weapon, Brandon voice?
Like I'm just saying.
So we just not gonna act like who's a bigger dick, Brandon or Rob? We not gonna act like you know what? We gonna save that. We gonna save that. All right, everyone. Again, thank you for tuning in.
9 out of 10 people can't be wrong.
Listen to that shit. We will be back next week. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. And I am good. Dev, you want to say anything before we bounce?
Bye, nigga.
Stupid. All right, y'all. Bye.